Everyone says just to be yourself online. But what if you're just tired? What if you're sad and quiet and barely holding it together? Because if we're being honest, most VTubers don't start streaming for fame or fortune or money. We stream because we just want a place to belong and feel understood. We start streaming because we're lonely. Before I start, hi, I'm Waffo Bean. I'm an artist and animator, and if you've ever felt like VTubing is your safe space from the real world, this one's for you. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's start talking about why depressed VTubers tend to succeed the most. The things that you've been through, the ones that you feel like make you entirely unlovable or worthless, those are the exact things that might save someone else. When you share your struggles, someone out there feels seen for the first time. You might never know who they are, you might never get a comment or a message, but they exist, and your honesty gave them a reason to keep going. You're not spreading sadness when you talk about what hurt you, you're proving that it's survivable. And that's one of the most powerful things a creator can even do. Number 1, most VTubers start because they're lonely. When you strip everything away, the models, the lore, the overlays, almost every VTuber starts from the same feeling. I just want to belong somewhere. Some people start streaming because they want to be famous, but a lot of us, we just wanted someone to listen. And loneliness isn't something to be ashamed of. It's what drives creativity. It's what makes you stay up at 2 a.m. drawing overlays or editing clips no one's seen yet. Because deep down, you believe someone might see it one day. Someone might notice you one day. And even that little tiny bit of hope can be so comforting. I mean, personally, I start every single sketch and project entirely silently. I never talk about anything that I'm working on, because it genuinely is just my place to vent. I expect nothing but the worst from my project. I mean, I can't deny, I think in my head sometimes, what if someone was watching me and cared about all the hard work I'm putting into this useless project? And then if I ever do decide to post something online, every single comment feels healing, almost like a sign that everything might turn out okay one day. I think this is a mindset that a lot of content creators start off with, actually. Maybe your Oshi inspired you into creating a persona and a backstory, and you feel like you can't have any sort of expectation about it, but the whole process of just creating makes you feel so understood and welcomed into a community. Creativity is how we process pain. Sad people make good art, not because they're broken, but we have so much empty time and space to just feel constantly. When you're struggling, your emotions don't really have anywhere to go, so they just pour out through your work. That's why so many VTubers find comfort in streaming, drawing, singing, or writing. It's not about pretending to be okay, it's about creating something that feels understanding. You don't need to get better before making art. Sometimes the art is the getting better part. The videos you make during your hardest moments might not be the prettiest, but they're often the ones people remember most because they feel real, and that's the magic. Even pain can turn into connection when you give it a voice. Vulnerability builds connection. People don't follow you for perfection, they follow you for humanity. When you talk about your bad days, your doubts, or your fears, you give people permission to do the same. That's why viewers say things like, "Your stream helped me through something today." They're not complimenting your content, they're thanking you for quite literally being brave enough to exist out loud. Sometimes we just need that sort of guidance and inspiration in our lives. And that's the funny thing. The internet makes us think we have to be perfect, but in reality, we're all just looking for genuine understanding and community. We just want a place to belong. Success doesn't come from depression, it comes from empathy. Sadness doesn't make you interesting. What makes you interesting is what you've learned from it. The VTubers who connect deeply aren't successful because they're broken. They're successful because they understand people who are. Empathy is what keeps people watching. It's why small creators can build communities stronger than channels 10 times their size. Because when you make someone feel understood, they stay. And that comes from compassion. Your feelings aren't your downfall, they're your power. Your lowest moments can become someone else's comfort. I really do want to make this clear though. You don't have to be broken to be interesting. Healing doesn't make you boring. You don't lose your spark when you get better. You just start burning steadier. People might have found you through your pain, but they'll stay for your growth. And here's something the algorithm doesn't tell you. Stability is absolutely sustainable. The creators who last aren't the ones who keep falling apart. They're the ones who learn to rest, rebuild, and keep sharing anyway. You don't need constant tragedy to be relatable. You just need truth and patience. It's okay to be okay. You've earned safety and stability. When you finally start to heal, you might worry that you're losing your edge, that you might not be interesting anymore. But the truth is that that's seriously when your story begins. The people watching you now, the ones who saw your darkest days, they want to see you succeed and make it in life. They want to see that it's possible. Healing doesn't erase who you are. It honors who you've become. And that's what makes your story powerful. Not that you've suffered, but that you've kept creating anyways. And that's my goal. I want to put all of my trauma behind me. I want to overcome it all, but God, is it so hard. So let's just do our best to take care of each other. Let's do our absolute best to improve no matter how much we might struggle right now. So, do depressed VTubers actually succeed more? With all honesty, I don't know. The title is entirely clickbait. I just can't deny that I resonate so deeply with all of my friends, and somehow we all tend to suffer in similar ways. We're all depressed, we're all lonely, and yet my friends are seriously so kind and talented and creative and amazing. And I just feel so lucky to be in this community. I feel so much safety and support and love, and I just feel so safe. Don't ever let your struggles and emotions become an obstacle to your success. They're the reason you can connect at all. If you're in a dark place right now, I want you to know something. Your worth is not tied to your output. You don't need to post every day to matter. You don't need to be happy all the time to deserve support. You just need to exist honestly and do your absolute best. And that's more than enough. You're not behind, you're not failing, you're living, and that's the bravest thing you could possibly be doing right now, and I'm proud of you. If this video found you when you needed it, please consider liking and subscribing, not even just for the algorithm, but for yourself, so you have something gentle waiting for you next time that you need it. Feel free to vent as much as you need in the comments below or in the Discord server. God, I can relate so much with just needing somewhere to vent, you know? And thank you so much for being here. You're not alone. Let's do our best to take care of each other. Don't forget to have a tasty snack